Sweet! Well, a bit of a mixed random bag, this one. Here is the HM Armed Forces 105mm light field gun. And this was getting sold off on the clearance in Wilkinson's for £2. So, chuffed to pick that up. I do have a small collection of HM Forces. And obviously I don't have that many of the big accessories and things, so, you know, I think these were like about 15 quid when they came out, so to get it for £2, absolutely chuffed. I think this is the older style packaging where it had like the kind of Union Jack colours and everything on. I mean, that's since half price, which, I mean, it was not half price at all. So, I'll show you out the packet. Here it is. And it's pretty decent size. I mean, it's not certainly not small. It goes obviously in scale with the HM Forces. It does have a bit here which can fit onto the jackal to kind of tow it, and the gun can be like either that way or that way. And it is like adjustable and things like that, and it has the knobs and levers and bits and pieces at the back for your HM Forces people to use. I'll stand it on the Thundercats box just so you can get a better view of it. Now then, about 3 weeks or 4 weeks before I got this, I picked up a couple of HM Forces in the charity shops. I got this guy who's a sniper. Again. And he has the sort of snake eyes feature of the kind of classic G.I. Joe action man type figures. So, there you go. Paranoia. HM Forces figures. I didn't really get into them or anything till pretty recently, and it was through a friend of mine's son who was into them, and I kind of got a look at them and a play on them, and realised that they really did remind us of like the old action men. Articulation on them was like kind of, I would say, nigh on Marvel Legends type articulation, but the kind of the not high end as in like massively expensive, but the detail and kind of the accessories and bits and pieces you get with them are really good quality, and look realistic, you know. So I mean, like this guy, you can pull his hood up and stuff, so he's pretty well disguised and stuff. And originally he did come with a sniper rifle, which sadly I don't have. So there's that one, and then there's this other guy who I got, who, check this guy out on eBay. This is the bad guy, and he is pretty rare and hard to come by. So picking him up, I mean, again, he's not necessarily totally complete, but it's nice to have the bad guy. You know, you can tell he's a bad guy because he hasn't had a shave. That's usually an indicator of evilness, is facial hair, like, isn't it? When I got these two, I picked them two up, and this lovely knight here from the round table. He is somewhat removable. I got them three as a bulk lot for £1.50, so 50p each. Or 50p, 50p, 25p, 25p for the horse. And I'm pretty sure this is like the, what's the name of it? Yeah, it's the Schnellick, or whatever, however you pronounce that. But I mean, this stuff is not cheap. That probably cost about £8, brand new, and it's barely been used. So, yeah, kind of, speaking of the older action men, I did also pick up an old Dr. X from the kind of 90s action man line. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and chances is I could be, but I'm pretty sure this is the very first Dr. X they ever made. Like, when the 90s Action Man line kicked back off again. And he's in really fantastic condition. Has he's got a little ponytail there, which is always nice, and the X on the back of his head. And his transparent green hand. Fortunately, he doesn't have his pistol, but I'm pretty sure I do have at least some form of pistol thing that'll fit in there, and his little X belt and stuff like that. Dr. X obviously, like, over the years did kind of mutate and become robotic more, and have all sorts of missiles popping out of his chest and stuff like that. But like I say, I believe this is original, and it's very nice to have them if it is. So, like I say, a bit of a mixed bag, but some pretty good stuff there. I'm pretty happy with most of it. So stay tuned to see what other bits and pieces I pick up, and I'm posting some old videos of about 6 months ago that I never got around to posting, so obviously check them out, and I'll catch you all later on.